What's good, everybody? If you haven't noticed by now, I've shaved my head. So, now that's out of the way. Today, I am going to be doing a full day of eating. I've just woken up. It's about 20 past 5 in the morning. I'm going to be having my first meal really shortly, but today I'm going to be running you through every meal that I eat. What's up, puppy dog? Hey, what are you doing? Going to be running you through every single meal that I eat. I'm going to be putting the macronutrients and all the calories for my day as well. So, before I get started, hope you guys like the video, but also I hope you guys subscribe as well, because we are putting out a whole lot of content for you guys recently, and we will continue to do so. So we'd love your support. And also I really appreciate those of you who have been commenting on the recent videos too. It means a lot to me that you are following along on the journey, and a lot of you have been saying some really positive things. So I appreciate you guys about that as well. Now, AC boy, are you ready? Are you ready? Or are you still so sleepy? You're a good boy. Alright, meal number one, let's go. Meal number one is a very simple one, and it's a staple in most bodybuilders' diet to have some sort of carb source like this in the morning. I'm gonna have 100 grams of regular oats. They're gonna be rolled oats. You call them oatmeal in America. You can have quick oats or regular oats, it does not matter. I'm gonna have 100 grams. I'm also gonna have a cup of almond milk. I prefer the taste of almond milk over regular milk, and also I prefer just to keep my lactose levels down. So I'm gonna have almond milk, and then I'm also gonna have some sweetener. I'll put 2 sachets of sweetener in there, and just for taste, and I also add 1 tablespoon of natural crunchy peanut butter. That's it. So, when we take it out, it'll just look like this. Still be a little bit of moisture at the bottom, but you want it to have a little bit of moisture and a little bit of almond milk left over on the bottom, so that you can mix the stuff through. So just keep in mind when you come out, make sure you put enough almond milk in there so it's not too dry. So I add some sugar-free syrup. I also add a tablespoon of natural crunchy peanut butter, and then I'm also going to add some stevia, just a little bit of stevia for some sweetener. Now, I don't have protein with my first meal at the moment. Mostly for my whole career, I have had protein with every single meal. So it is definitely important to make sure we hit our macronutrients, obviously. However, after my workout, I'm going to be hitting a big protein meal, and then I'm also going to be using more protein in the rest of my meals per day to make up for the lack of protein of my first meal. Now, the reason why I don't do it in my first meal is just because I don't feel like having a protein shake, and I also don't really like putting protein in my oats. So that's just a personal preference, and just remember, you guys need to decide what works best for you guys, and you also need to make decisions based on what's best for your body and not what works for everybody else. So, meal number one, done and dusted.
But wait! There's more!
I actually forgot. This is my pre-workout meal. So after I go to the gym, I'm gonna return home. I'm gonna have a shake when I'm at the gym, or just after the gym. I've got 2 scoops of carbs. It's first form ignition. There's 43 grams of carbs per scoop of that. So I'm gonna have 2 scoops, which is 86 grams of carbs. And then I'm gonna have 2 scoops of protein in that shake as soon as I finish the gym for fast acting absorption from the body. And then on my way home, I'll be getting ready for my second meal. So I'm not going to count the shake as a meal. I'm going to have 5 meals today, and the shake is just to get me through until I get home. So the back workout is done and dusted, and starting to feel a little bit lightheaded at the end of the workout. Probably didn't have enough carbs pre-workout for that big back session. Did a little bit of arms at the end of it as well, but got a decent pump. Not feeling too flat. Not bad, not bad. But, so I'm just having 2 scoops of ignition, my first form, sorry, and 2 scoops of 2 scoops of ignition, 2 scoops of the first form of Formula 1, which is a protein and then a carb. So fast acting carbs immediately after the workout, trying to get rushing the muscle as soon as possible, and then I'm going to try and get my meal number 2 as soon as I can.
Where's my little lazy boy? There he is. Oh, young man. Oh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. You miss me? You miss me, puppy dog? Huh? Did you miss me? Did you miss me?
So, just got home from a workout, and now I'm gonna have meal number 2. So, Ace always does this thing when I leave him. It's like his way of saying fuck you. He just takes the little towel and just throws it on the floor. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Alright, meal number 2 coming up. Okay, so to prepare meal number 2, it's very, very simple. We need to have 2 tins of tuna. We're just using John West regular tuna in spring water. 2 of those, put in a bowl. I'm gonna add some corn kernels. I like these because they're nice and sweet. We're gonna have a tomato. We're gonna have some cucumber, probably about that much, just in slices. I'm gonna have 2 wholemeal wraps, and then I'm gonna put some light mayo in here, and then mix it all together with the corn. Very, very simple, very easy to prepare, and a really quick meal number 2. So anyway, I'm gonna put all the calories and macronutrients for today into MyFitnessPal. It's an application that you guys can get for free. So when you see that keep coming up on the screen, that is exactly the way that I track my food to make sure that I'm getting the right macronutrients every day to hit my goal. Now, also another thing that I'll tell you that in a second. I'm just gonna have this, we'll prepare this, and then I'm gonna get ready to go out the door because Ace has a little vet visit. So I'm gonna take him to the vet for a couple of checkups, and then I've got to service my car. So I'm gonna be away for a few hours, which means I need to be prepared. And in order to be prepared, I'll just show you now. So I have this bag, it's from Meal Army. These guys here. Real easy kind of like way to store your meals. I'm gonna show you right now. So I'm gonna bring 1 turkey mince meal, and I'm also gonna bring a chicken meal, and then I'm probably gonna bring some sriracha as well. But, so these just go straight in here. I think I'm gonna need to use 2 hands to jam them in. Excuse me for 1 second.
A few moments later.
So as you can tell, that was very difficult to do with 1 fucking hand. Now it's in there. I'm going to use some sriracha. If you haven't tried this sauce, recommend giving it a shot. It's a little bit hot, so if you're not too fond of really hot foods, then maybe not. Actually, you know what, that's a great one, but this is just smaller, so it's going to be fitting in my bag a lot easier. So I'm going to bring this, and I have no real substitute for the tomato, so I'm going to bring some tomato, reduced salt and sugar tomato sauce. In America, you'll probably call this ketchup. But I'm gonna put that in there as well. And then I'm gonna put some ice packs in there. And that's good to go. Might put some BCAAs here in the corner pocket, and then I'll be good to go on my trip today. So I'm gonna be away for a few hours, so it's very important that you guys stay on top of your meals and make sure that you're getting them in. The best way to do that is be prepared. So as you just saw, I already had meals ready in the fridge, ready to go, already pre-prepared, pre-packaged, and now all I need to do is put in a bag, jump in the car, and then get going with my day. So I'm gonna be tracking all these calories all the way through the day. So stay tuned for meal number 3 and 4. All right, so we're in the car, packed, prepared, ready to go. Hasty boy. He's in the back, strapped in, ready to go as well. Be prepared, or prepare to fail. What are you doing? Huh? Little leather? Little leather? What are you doing?
Ready? Go. Good boy. Come on. So we're gonna kill some time. AC Boy and I, we're just going for a walk, going for a swim while we wait for the mechanic to be ready to service my car. So I'm due for a meal in about 30 minutes. So I brought my bag, as you guys saw, and I'm actually gonna go to a meeting at 11 o'clock. And it's at a cafe, so I'm gonna feel a little bit awkward, and trust me, it's not what I would usually do, but I am prepared nowadays, and I'm taking it a little bit more seriously. So I'm gonna be heating up my meal at the cafe. As you guys will know, especially those of you who know me, it's not typically what I would do, but it's what I'm doing today. So be prepared or prepare to fail. So I'm a little bit puffed out. Just took Ace to the dog park, had a little bit of a swim, and now we're at the mechanic. And obviously a dog lives here. He's having a good sniff around. There's a dog bed. But I might just stay here and get my meals in and just chill and kill some time while they service my car. It's 11:30, so I'm 30 minutes late for my meal. So I'm gonna have my meal now. I'm trying to space them out between every 2 and 2.5 hours. So this is about 2.5 hours now since my last meal at 9 AM. So I'll eat this one, and then hopefully by the time my car's finished being serviced, I'll have another one, and then I'll drive home. As I said, bring some BCAAs in here. This is first form BCAAs, but luckily they have a water fountain, and hopefully they have a microwave to heat all my meals up. Still pretty cold, and there is a microwave. Lucky me. So this isn't proof that you can take your meals wherever you go and make sure you stay on track with your diet. I don't know what it is. At the mechanic, just asked me if he's got a microwave. He said yes, so here we are, getting our meal number 3 in. Meal number 3 is turkey mince, or ground turkey, and 150 grams of long grain white rice, and there's also 100 grams of green beans. I'm gonna add some reduced salt and sugar tomato sauce, which is similar to ketchup if you can get low calorie ketchup, and I'm also gonna have some Tabasco for a little bit of spice. Well, just returned home after a pretty long day. Young man's a little tired, so am I. But I didn't actually eat my last meal before I finished the mechanic, so I'm gonna eat it now. It's 2 p.m, so another 2.5 hours since my last meal. And what I'm gonna probably do is wait until 4:30, so another 2.5 hours, and then I'm gonna probably have one at 7. So I might have 6 meals today instead of 5. I did start the day a little bit, not early, but I had my second meal a little bit earlier than I would have because I had to rush around and get to the vet for that appointment. So it might be an extra meal today because I might be a little bit hungrier, but I'll still add and include everything, give the macronutrient breakdowns and everything that I have in each meal, so you guys can see exactly how I break it down. Meal number 4, chicken breast. We've got 200 grams of chicken breast. We have 150 grams of long grain white rice, and we have 100 grams of beans. I'm gonna add, once again, some salt reduced, sugar reduced tomato sauce, and a little bit of Tabasco. Actually, for this meal, I'm gonna put the Tabasco back, and I'm gonna have some sriracha with it instead. Meal number 4 going down. Also, Diet Right cordial. If you don't have that in America, I'm sure you have some sort of low calorie option for cordial. Almost no calories in it, and it's just I don't know, if you're not going to have BCAAs, it's a good way to, I guess, incentivize yourself to drink more water.
and keep your fluids up because it tastes better than just drinking water. I think a lot of people that are watching this probably love drinking water anyway, and a lot of you hate it and it's a bit of a chore. So if it is a chore for you, feel free to try some low calorie or diet right cordial, because it makes you up your water game and make you feel and operate a lot better. Well, it is 4:30 and I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is have a snack to bridge the gap between now and my last meal. I was saying before that I might have 6 meals, but what I'm gonna do is gonna have 5. Still have 5 meals, but I'm gonna put something in right now to bridge the gap between my 4th and 5th meal. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a blueberry bagel and I'm gonna have some Philadelphia cream cheese on the bagel with some low calorie jam, or like raspberry jam or something like that. You guys might call it jelly in America, I don't know. But that's gonna bridge the gap. Also, I have a lot of carbohydrates, got about 130 grams of carbs left for the day. So I can have this bagel now to bridge the gap between meal 4 and 5, which I'll have at about 6:30 or 7. And then I head to bed at about 8:30. So I won't need anything before I go to bed. If I do have remaining calories left over, I might have like a protein shake with no carbs, something like that. But we'll see how we go. But anyway, really simple. I don't know if you guys have these where you're from, but I've been in America and I bought these plenty of times. I bought these ones from Coles in Australia. So I'm gonna have a full bagel, gonna cut it in half, and then I'm gonna put some Philadelphia cream cheese. That's going straight on. I'm not gonna use butter or anything like that. I think sometimes I use butter more for taste, and you know, maybe those low calorie margarines or something like that. But I'm just gonna have the Philadelphia cream cheese on there, and then I'm gonna have a look at my fats. I think I might have enough to put some of this crunchy peanut butter on there, and also have some jelly or jam on there as well. So that's gonna bridge the gap for the next couple of hours, fill me up, and use some of the carbohydrates that I have left over, because I don't wanna be feeling flat. Now the reason why we wanna be able to hit all of our targets for each day is because if you don't have enough carbohydrates, you will start looking and feeling flat, because carbohydrates are our predominant source of energy when we're trying to operate. So basically we're gonna need carbs if we wanna function really well, if we wanna have energy for our lifts and things like that. A lot of people do keto diets and they don't use carbohydrates, which is fine. You do have some sort of sense of clarity when they do that. But for me now in this diet, I am trying to keep my carbs moderate, if not moderate to high, so I can get bigger lifts out and I can recover really fast, and also so I can grow a little bit of muscle. So that's why we need to have our carb source at least what our limits are for the day, so we can be nice and full, we can recover properly, and we get better pumps as well.
So what you are looking at there is some yummy, scrumptious goodness. And it's got some Philadelphia cream cheese, crunchy peanut butter, raspberry jam, less sugar, and it's got apricot jam as well, 25% less sugar. That is a nice tasty snack, and that is going to bring me all the way to my meal number 5.
So as you guys can see, I've got about 548 calories remaining for the day, which means there's just enough room to have one more chicken and rice meal, and that will be equivalent to my daily calorie and macronutrient intake. So where I'm at right now, I finished the bagel. That was really good. Good little tasty snack to get me through to my last meal of the day. And now, I actually had a little bit of a nap. I was feeling really lethargic after taking Ace for a long walk and being in the sun for a few hours, so had a bit of a nap. And now I'm up, and I'm at 'em with this young fella. What's up, boy? And I'm starting to get hungry again. So I'm gonna have a meal at 6:30, which is in 40 minutes. And then that'll be my last meal of the day. So the next time you see me, it'll be the last meal. Make it sound really sad. The last meal. Anyway, that's it. That's it. Meal 5 coming up. What are you doing, kid? Hey? Hey? The people want more of you, I think. More of you and less of me. This is officially your channel. How does it feel? You like that?
You like that, buddy? What if I growl at you? You're a big, strong boy.
Well, we have brought it forward to 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 at night, so I usually go to bed at 8:30. So I could have waited a little bit longer for this meal, but I'm feeling really hungry and I want to get it in. What I did just notice is it's about time for me to start doing some meal prep because it's looking a little bit sad. So when I finish up this vlog just now, I'm probably going to get to meal prepping. But this one is going in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. 200 grams of chicken breast, 150 grams of long grain white rice, 100 grams of green beans, and then I'm going to put some chili sauce and I'm going to put some tomato sauce. And then that's going to be the end of the video, and it's also going to be the end of my day of eating. So I'm going to put down the total calories after this so you guys can check it out. Obviously, everybody's not the same. Obviously, you can't eat the same thing as me if you want to try and achieve a goal for your body, if your body is not exactly the same as mine. And as I said before, you need to figure out what works best for you. You need to understand which carbs work best for you, whether dairy works with you, whether you need to be on higher carbs and fat, whether you need to be on higher fat than carbs. There's so many different variations to diets that you need to do some trial and error with to figure out what works best for you. And I think the first few years of me in the fitness industry and my career as a bodybuilder, used to be competitions and now just more lifestyle, was just doing trial and error. I had to figure out what worked best for me, had to figure out what I liked the taste of most, and needed to make sure that it was a balanced lifestyle, because if it's not a balance, then you're not gonna stick to it. And if you have shitty, boring food, you're not gonna stick to it. So if there's certain ways that you can make your food taste good, I suggest you try and figure those out, because if you don't, you're gonna fall off the wagon. Now, it's getting towards the end of the day. I'm starting to get tired again. So the last meal is going down. But I just wanted to wish you guys a happy week. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you guys can implement some of the things that I teach you in these vlogs to make sure you're making progress with your own physiques. Now, if you do need help, feel free to reach out, add me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram. I add free workouts there almost every single day, so go check them out. And also, before the video ends, please do me a favor and go down to subscribe, click the bell button as well so you get notified when I drop new videos like this, so you guys can keep making progress and you guys can share the love. Now, also drop a comment and let me know what you want to see next. I'm just about to get this barbecue started and do some meal prep. So maybe I'll do a meal prep video. Whatever you want to see in the next videos, drop a comment and let me know, and I'll try and make it happen. But, hey, from me and AC Boy, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. One more thing, guys, I forgot to mention, I am running a 50% off sale on my online coaching packages. So there's only about 50 positions available left over. So if you want to get signed up, now is the time. 50% off, it's a monthly thing. If you want to cancel anytime. Men and women are welcome, of all fitness levels, all ages. Let's get you started on some of the best programs you've ever done in your life, fully customized to you, and as much customer support as you need to make sure you're achieving your goal. So that was the last little thing that I forgot to mention. The link is below. Get signed up. It only takes you 2.5 minutes, and then I'll have a turnaround time of 48 hours to make sure you get all your programs and you can get started. Firstly, with a shopping list, so I can help you in the shopping center as well. See you guys soon. Welcome to Team ZSF.